All right, all right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Nice to have you here today. Oh, I just got this dress, and oh, I really like it. It looks so cute. And look, I've got green, and I've got green, and I've got green. Oh, I'm very happy about all of this right now. Good morning, everybody. We're going to be playing Star Wars: The Old Republic like we do every morning, because it's our favorite game. And Chanted says, hi Risa, hope you're well. I'm here for good vibes. I hope you catch some of those. I'm in a very good mood and I hope it gets passed on to you. You love the dress? Thank you. I got it for $3 at a garage sale. I was so excited. I saw that whoever was having that garage sale, someone in their family said that that was my size basically, and I bought 5 dresses for $3 each. All right, let's talk about what we're going to do today. Today, I was hoping to play my Smuggler. But do you know what we're actually going to be doing? We're going to be doing angry map making. Angry because I have been working on a new part of the site. Hey, Ayo, thank you very much. Hey, stop being nice. I'm trying to be angry. Grr. Thank you so much for supporting the project. So I've been working on a new part of the site. It's still kind of in the experimental phase. And I am working on basically some flashpoint guides. And for the first one, I basically wanted to make one of a random flashpoint, just a fun one. I decided to go with Directive 7. And I started making maps of the bonus objectives, because when I played in the past, it always drove me a little nuts when I was playing by myself and I couldn't find the different objectives. And I'd gone through and I'd marked them all. And I was very angry. I accidentally closed my Photoshop and I forgot to save my file. Oh, Gaming Dad, you too. You're not helping my ability to be angry either. This is very hard to maintain. Grr. Thank you so much, Gaming Dad. As always, very long time support. You too. Angry. Thank you, Lovers of Twi'leks, as well, for long time support. Rage help guide creation, exactly. Do you think it'll help? So I had completely finished it, and then I forgot to save my file and asked, do you want to save this file? And I was like, no. Spartan says, I really love your Shrine of Silence guide, life-saving. Oh, I'm so glad you like that one. I actually really like that one. That was the first one I'd ever actually made a really proper guide for, and the reason I did this one and not really the other ones is because this one is just so neat and interesting. The bosses actually have some mechanics. There's all these achievements. There's these really cool puzzle that you actually need to solve so you can progress. So if you act, this is the main reason I made it. And then I was like, let's go full potato and just cover everything, and including the master mode is actually quite hard. So yeah, the whole that one's the only one that I've ever actually finished. And part of the reason I have never covered the flashpoint guides is because of the complicated stuff related to entering the flashpoints. How do you enter the flashpoint? So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, if we include both factions, to give instructions to tell someone how to enter the flashpoint, there is literally 12 different ways to enter the average flashpoint, and it is absolutely nuts to try and write instructions. Like pretending the person is very new to the game, and maybe they don't really know how to get around yet and stuff like that. Oh my god, this is just screenshots for one of the ways. This is the how to enter the flashpoint via the story. Oh my god, just instructions and instructions and instructions, and they just go and go and go and go. I just almost cried last night. Yesterday I was telling Zach we were gonna play a video game together, and I said I just spent the last hour making maps. I never even got to go into the flashpoint yet. You stare at your computer and command it, take me into the flashpoint. I mean, there is an easy way to do that. If you use the activity finder to get into a flashpoint, that's almost just commanding it to take you there. Hey there, Anong, nice to have you here. But there's a lot of other ways to enter. So right now, what I'm working on is the news that I should talk about. We should go over the news before I do anything else. But I'm going around and I'm trying to catalog these bonus objectives and where exactly they're located. For this one, it's especially kind of important, I noticed, because while one of the objective has about 3 extra ones you can find, like there's more than you actually need, this specific one right here, there's only exactly 5 of them that you need, and exactly 5 of them in the actual flashpoint. And what's fun is Zach has separately gone through, and this is his job on the guide, and then write a guide about it and don't save it. Awesome advice. Oof. So I'm just running this in story mode, and I've had a chance to kind of take a look at the bosses already and kind of already made our instructional stuff. Zach's made instructions about how you could skip various parts of the flashpoints if you're in a group or if you're by yourself, if you're trying to do like running around enemies and stuff like that. However, I wanted to work on this little bonus quest part of the guide. All right, but before that, we should talk about the news, right? The sale of the day is the Scattered Embers weapon tuning. I actually really like this one. It makes little flakes of ash fall down from the sky. Look at this. Carano says, "Hey boss, greetings from Oricon." Oh, what are you running on Oricon? Are you just questing over there? Are you doing some operation? And we have Caliber says, "I only run D7 now to get more of that decoration." Yeah, isn't that cool? Isn't that neat that you can run the flashpoints and get a guaranteed decoration? I just had run this one earlier and I had already picked up a copy of that one. That's such a neat little one right there. Ah, Baby Heels. Baby Heels says, "Feeds the trade. You must." Because you can do some cool stuff with this one. This is a cool decoration. It's a bit big, but it is bright, glowy green. So it's a pretty striking decoration. One thing I was trying to figure out about this flashpoint was, are all of these big robots actually considered bosses? Because they have all of the... Oh, I think I forgot to get my robot. Do I have my robot? I was supposed to go over the news. Screw that, apparently. Apparently I just want to murder. Nothing more, nothing less. Is it one of the 2 Katana Saber Hilt tunings? It is! That Embers one. I actually want to grab it and pop it into my gun right now to show you guys. It's really neat, and it's on sale. It's only 450 Cartel coins, which is quite on sale. I think that's like 75% off. Oh no, it's 50% off, give or take. Half price. So right now I'm just in the background. I'm running Directive 7 in story mode. The story modes are pretty easy. There was one boss that I actually ran into a bit of trouble that I was quite surprised to run into any trouble at all in a story mode. We'll run across that one later. But let's pull that tuning up before I get any farther. Tuning. Embers weapon tuning. Oh, right. Okay, so this is one I've been hoarding in my bank. I actually I've never even used it on any of my characters. I've just been hoarding it in my bank till it's like the time to use it. Hang on. I think now is the time. Here it is. I think I got it when it was on a different sale day, because you can't equip this item. What do you mean? You can't tell me what to do? Let's put it into I think I have to put it into my weapon. Like this. And then I have to put the weapon. Oh man, and then I have to put the weapon into my outfitter, but I have to put a random thing in my... Oh gosh. I'm having a hard time here. Hang on. Equip a weapon. Equip the same weapon into the outfitter. Save it. Re-equip my proper weapon. How are we doing here? We have done it. Okay, so here we go. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it, but there's little... Oh, you can see it pretty good. These little embers and flakes of ash that fall from the sky. Look at that. It's quite noticeable, actually. Ooh la la. I like it. It's very cool with the fire in the background there. And it only occurs when you have your weapon out. Let's take a look what else is in the news. And that's 450 Cartel coins for the sale of the day. Hello, is this the Swtorista Trooper tune? Hey Mawa, it is. That's funny. I haven't been playing on my main character the last couple of days. Very amusing. Absolutely. Spartan says the entire purpose of SWTOR players murder and Barbie. Yes, absolutely. Kyber says that they would like to point out that the green decoration you can get for Directive 7 can make some cool computer stations. Absolutely, yeah. You can get a bunch of the free ones and smash them all together. Yeah. So the Cartel Market mount sale is going on until August 10th. My suggestion of what to get is the Armored Woodland Varactile at 300 Cartel coins. Is quite a steal there, but as always, take a look through, and there's a whole guide on Swtorista.com of all the mounts. The Twitch drop campaign is still running for this little decoration. It will be running till August 13th, and you can learn more in the links that I posted in Twitch chat. Update 7.7.1, a date is still to be decided. I decided to wait and see to make my video until the date is actually announced, so I can have some actual news in the video. Aiden says, I wonder when the collection sale will be. I don't think we have one announced. They announced a whole bunch of different sales coming up. 771. One? What to expect in 771? We'll check that really fast. Cartel Market Summer Sale. We have mounts, tunings, toys, crystals. Hi! Weapons, armor, and decorations. So no collections. Bomberon says 15 months. Oh my gosh. Oh no, a total of 24 months though. Bomberon, you've been supporting this project for a total of 2 years. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so what else is going on in the news? There's going to be a subscriber-only login event starting on September 9th and running for 3 months. The Dantooine Pirate event is actually running right now. We keep forgetting about it altogether. The Nightlife event is currently running. The Bounty event will be running, coming up on August 19th. Sorry for all the link spam in chat, but there is a surprising amount of events going on right now. PvP event is currently ongoing till September 19th, and Feast of Prosperity. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had a dream last night. Nope, this one wasn't a dream. This one actually happened. Sometimes things get confusing. So someone was asking in chat last night, in general chat, when is the next galactic season? And I replied something like, we don't know the exact date, but late August 2025, not August 30 to 30. That's date to be announced. I just need to shove something in the date slot so it would show up in the calendar. The person replied in general chat, wow, I like galactic seasons, but I really need a break in between it. And I was like, wow, yeah, we're really not getting any sort of break. And we didn't get one last season either. Like, there is literally gonna be about a month between seasons, if that, probably even less than a month. And it feels like they really are back to back. And part of that probably has to do with the fact that when galactic seasons start and are running, we see a significant kind of bump in the player base. And it clearly gives something for people to do and something that people enjoy logging in for, or if they've been taking a break, they come back for seasons. So I'm wondering if it's like, well, we're seeing this working from an economic standpoint. Let's keep rolling with it. But I'm like, as a player, I'm like, ooh. This one is 6 months, so the next one will stop before this one ends. Wait, what do you mean this one? What do you mean this one? This one's already over. We're done. We're done. Yeah, this one wasn't a dream. Whoops. It just happened late at night instead of the morning like things normally happen. Yeah, we really haven't had a break. But like I said, economically, why would they give us a break if overall the player base seems to, in general, enjoy it? Oh, I just went back to playing D7 by accident. Okay, I think we're good. I think that's about it. But yeah, I'd really... it makes sense for them to keep offering it, though. It really does, if it makes sense. Enchanted says, but that won't last long. Burnout happens, right? And so the question is, if every month, or sorry, if every time they start galactic seasons, 5 new players come back to the game and 2 old players get burnt out. That's still a net positive for the overall game's economy and stuff like that, right? I think the answer is yes. I'm sure there's a lot more of a complicated math there, but overall, if more people come back every time or new players join, compared to people dipping out because they're like, oh, I need a break, that's overall win, right? Oh yeah, the PvP season. Yeah, the PvP season having so much overlap has had me like, okay, PvP season's gonna have to go way in the back burner. I'm just gonna not worry too much about it. Bladen says, miss the season. It gives you a direction of what to do. Yes, and I think a lot of players feel that way too. I needed I think a month break maybe is enough. Maybe I'll feel differently in a month from now. I really do enjoy having something to do for seasons though. I love logging in with you guys and like looking at the list and be like, all right, let's go do these specific things and go get awesome rewards together, because I usually am pretty happy with either the Galactic Seasons tokens or the Galactic Seasons track rewards or the Cartel coins or the Cartel packs, or usually pretty happy with most of the stuff there. But yeah, a lot of overlap. Who or what is the leader? Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for those thingies. I know there's 2 over here. I got distracted about my whole motive for coming in this place. I know there's 2 over here that I should put in the map. So maybe I should show you guys the desktop. Yeah, I think so. So you guys can follow along with what I'm up to. So I don't need any of these yet. I don't need any of these yet. Pink. Green. Probably gonna run into a wall in the background here, Ponk. Cool, combat support droid, take care of things for me. And what I'm gonna do is I have my number 1 already placed, and now I can place my number 2 on the map. We got 1 over here. Help me, Obi-Wan. Who is that? Heim says, good morning all. Heim, thank you so much, Heimdall. Thanks for supporting the project. Appreciate it big time. That's what I'm doing right now, right? Ba-boom. Project. Okay, and look, am I gonna save my work? Control S, sure am, absolutely. Guilty look on my face right now. Hey there, Unfiltered. Really great question. Unfiltered said, is legendary status worth the effort? So legendary status is a reward for finishing all 8 of the class stories. Is the physical, the tangible reward worth it? You get a little picture for your character flair. You get a little graphic difference on your login screen. You get to use all the different heroic abilities on. Actually, that one's actually pretty good. But otherwise, it's a lot of effort to do all the class stories if it's something you don't enjoy. However, I think the bigger reward, regardless of the legendary player rewards, I think playing all 8 class stories is a really fun goal. All 8 of the class stories have a different story attached to them, obviously. They all have a specific things that you learn from them, and specific feelings and vibes and stories and characters and companions attached to them, and it can be really fun to just go through all of them slowly. No need to rush. Slowly. I think I took about 8 years to finally finish all of the class stories. I'd been lingering on a couple of them until I finally buckled down and finished them. Maybe you don't need to take 8 years. You can be a little faster than me, but there's no need to jam through them one by one. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. I hope you have fun going through the stories. And hey, if you're just really enjoying playing the Sith Inquisitor story and you like playing it over and over, or if you don't like playing the story at all, it's just not your thing, you'd rather just play Flashpoints or PvP or whatever all day, do that too. All of those are allowed, very allowed. Oh, nice. We have our friend Carano is farming 344 with Brontes on Oricon. Nice, very nice. Good way to spend the day. Give a little slap to Brontes. With Brontes? Wait, you're with Brontes on Oricon? Or are you just doing Nephras? We did a Nephra yesterday and I was very happy. I actually got 2 pieces of gear for my assassin tank and I was like, ooh. Obi-Wan says, we've had a month or less between Galactic Seasons since Season 3, so we've been burning since October 2022. Oh my gosh, thank you for that information, Obi-Wan, Rogue. I don't have a very good sense of time. Even though I've tracked all that information of how long it's been between seasons, I don't have a good knowledge of it, feeling for it. It just feels like we haven't had a break in a while, but I didn't realize it wasn't since like season 3. Oh gosh. Yeah, but I mean, it's, if you look at the population of the game, quote unquote, economically or population wise, it seems to be working. Oh, that's so sweet. Kitty Lasers, speaking about the legendary story, Kitty Laser says, to me, it's like watching 8 different movies or reading 8 different books. It's like 36 movies and 36 books in one game. I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, so if you like the story, have fun. JR says, the last season came 2 weeks after the previous season, which they extended. Yeah, right. No break for us. No sleep for the wicked there. No breaks. But I mean, like I said, if we're still accepting it, then they're probably going to keep going. Empress says, called out for my 28 Sith Inquisitors. Hey, that's how you enjoy how to play. There's literally nothing wrong with it at all. At all. I know we had a question farther up from Spartan. Can you guys put your shields down? I'm trying to kill you. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Hey, Walex. Hi, nice to see you. Thank you. As always, very much thank you. Do you guys think, says Spartan, the story after Onslaught? You guys! Thank you! You make it my day! Oh my gosh, I know I've mentioned it before, that I make stuff, and I can see how many people have seen it or watched it. There's like numbers attached to everything, but it's so difficult for me to like attach that to real people. When you guys are like, I love this project so much, I want to specifically put some support towards it, I'm like, oh my god, real people. Thank you. Thank you, Russick. Thank you. You're so sweet, you guys. I don't even know what to do. I'm sorry. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna cry. Hang on. Thank you. So talking about the story after Onslaught, I think it's going to be super personal opinion. If you don't really like the subduing Malgus cutscene, if we don't really get to pick and choose what we get for the story. We get to play it, or we just get to not play it, you know? If we want to play the continuation of SWTOR's story. In general, there have been parts of the different stories that I liked and that I disliked, and I just kind of tend to remember the parts that I like and kind of ignore or headcanon out the parts that I don't. And I think that's an okay way to treat any piece of media that you really love and is very ongoing. Kind of like a TV show. There's a really long-running TV show, let's say, and you like most of it, but some of the episodes, god dang, some of those episodes are dumb. You tend to keep watching, right, until like you hate the whole thing and then you stop watching. But if you're not enjoying the whole thing, like we've talked about before, there's the 8 class stories. Absolutely, yeah. So I hope that was a useful answer to Unfiltered about the class stories. Unfiltered said, I've been having more fun with lightsabers than with the blaster side of things, and I think that can be a common feeling. My favorite class, the one I think is the best out of all 8 class stories, is the Imperial Agent. That's a blaster one, pew pew. And that one I think is really, really well written and really fun to play. However, all my other favorites are on the Force side of things, and people tend to, when they're rating the classes, the Force ones tend to get a lot higher in a general way. But yeah, have fun if you decide to check those out. If you're like, okay, I'm ready to try a gun user. Oh my god, this dress has pockets. I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Sorry. And check out the Imperial Agent, especially if you've already played a couple classes. But hey, like I said, no need to if you don't want to. Keep playing more of those lightsaber users. Honoraria says, I have a lot of Jedi shadows. Right, we all got that favorite class, right? DCH says, almost 3 years. Goodness gracious. Viestra says, I'm trying to avoid these stupid probe droid robots. When they put their little scanning thing out, it gives them a huge range of being able to, oh darn it, I do need to kill things. So I need to kill a total of 100 droids. That is a lot of droids. That's really a lot of droids. When I was doing this yesterday, I had to backtrack like half the flashpoint because I didn't kill enough droids along the way. I was like, oh no, this is a problem. Murder, murder. Hopefully I'll have gotten enough along the way now. Viester says, I've been playing since the game came out, and I've been lingering on the Trooper. It's the only class I've not completed. I will tackle that soon. Yeah, and that's how I felt about the Bounty Hunter. I was just lingering on it for a long time. Spartan says, honestly, I don't really care about the Smuggler story. Yeah, that's a really great across the board. Everyone has that the ones that they love and the ones that they don't really care too much about. Absolutely. Tiff says, I wonder if there's a planetary story chronological order somewhere. Example, Belsavis Republic story comes before Imperial storyline. Ooh, I feel like I've seen something like this before. If there is, I think it would be on Reddit where I've seen it posted. I know a player who no longer plays the game. Her name was Avira. She had a Google Doc that was a very comprehensive timeline that she pulled from as many different sources as she could. It's not going to be up to date now, but it would include all the old stuff. And there's also separately, I think, a couple Reddit posts where people tried to figure out those type of things, but I would have to do some serious digging to find it. And I'm sorry. I'm very happily murdering droids right now. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I don't know if that's how, if you wanted to go digging, I would search on Google. I would search for the word site, colon, you know, the one with the 2 dots, reddit.com, space, SWTOR, chronological order. That's where I would start, and then I would just start going through there. If you wanted to dig, you want to dig yourself. If you do find it, you send it to me. Oh, someone asked earlier, what project are you working on now? Who was that? I love you so much. Thank you. So I finished up the mount project. I secretly finished up the pets project and kept forgetting to post it anywhere. I am technically on the, I think I'm on the dyes. Why can't I get this guy? I think I'm on the dyes project right now. Hang on, I want to go look at where I'm at with that because I took like a pause. I was having a bit of a off week, so I've just been working on random stuff before I jump back in. Oh, right. I was working devilishly on cataloging 7.7.1, and then I got kind of thrown off my my bandwagon, question mark? Let me see. I track my progress and stuff in a Discord channel. Let's see. Crystals, dyes, flares. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. It actually looks like I'd finished. That's so funny. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'd actually finished the dyes project. There was one final part I wanted to add to it. I wanted to add some videos of the metallic dyes if I could. So I want to add that. But otherwise, this whole project is really awesome and really done. And the one I'm working on next is going to be the weapon tunings, which is so funny because earlier today we were checking out that Scattered Embers weapon tuning. I literally have it on my to-do list. So right now, I'm taking a small departure. I'm working on a series of guides about the flashpoints. And so right now I'm running through Directive 7 because I am writing down where the different bonus objectives are. Oh man, this guy's broke, Ken. I wonder, if I do this, can I like, is he shooting me or the robot? No, the stupid robot. The stupid robot is fighting him. Can I dismiss the robot? Oh, I can. Okay, here we go. Hang on. If we hide around the corner. Yeah! If we hide around the corner and dismiss the robot droid. Ooh, that was a good trick. I am quite proud of myself. And now I can make my robot come back. Oh my god, I forgot about my Bessie task this week. Great news. She doesn't gonna expire. You're gonna be fine. Oh, is this where the first one is? Yeah, I think this is where the first one is. Hopefully there wasn't any... Ooh, is there any up ahead that I missed? We're looking for these weird blue things. Blue bada bee da do die, da da bee da da die, da da dee da do die. Oh yeah, there's one I missed along the way. I was so stuck on not wanting to fight things that I didn't look around with my eyes. Bet you there might be some back here too. I hope not. Oh, it's because I'm going backwards. I understand. I haven't been in that room yet. Oh gosh. Terrible, 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 terrible. I understand. Okay, so this one back here would be the first one, it looks like. That will label as number 1. Do a quick check in this room. No, looking good, looking spicy, looking fan-freaking-tastic. I'm gonna take a quick little screenshot of this guy. It's so glowy. Beautiful, amazing. Look, so this will show people what does this look like, and that will help them find it. We'll put it near the bottom. I'll put it down here. This is my Photoshop skills. I don't have very many Photoshop skills. I really like using Photoshop, and I learned how to use it in like 2000, no, earlier than that. Originally I used like Photoshop version 4 or something like that, like really old. Something really, really old back in the day. But I never really, like, once I figured out how to do all the things I wanted to do, I kind of stopped learning how to use Photoshop. Like, I stopped kind of caring. I guess I started using other programs. So Photoshop originally, I think, was really meant to be like for photo editing, but people started using it for other stuff like graphic design. And that's mostly all I really use it for right now, is really, honestly, quite basic graphic design. Like smushing stuff together and moving items on top of each other. But these days there's so many cool online tools. Like there's the Adobe, I think it's called Express Online, that's really good. There's Canva, which is quite easy to use. There's a lot of other tools. I don't think you really need Photoshop anymore unless you're doing things at a highly professional level. Which is kind of cool. I like that because Photoshop is very expensive, not very accessible if you're trying to use, like, say the high-end version, or if you're subscribing every month, that adds up really fast. Okay, what are these bonus quests that I'm working on? This one is called Destroy something. Destroy the thermal sensors. Thermal sensors. So we're labeling the item that you're looking for so that the player can more easily identify what marker on the map they're looking for if they're specifically only missing one. So for example, you maybe found all of these, but you didn't find all of these, you look for the green ones. If you're colorblind, that's awesome because we got you. Well, it's not awesome. It's okay. It's all right. Is what it is. If you're colorblind, then I made these different little icons so you can identify which one you're looking for. So if you are looking for the orbital interference guys, you're looking for a little tiny diamonds. And let's go, I think we're in good shape now. And we'll go back up to the green section and we'll put our first one. And so I'm pretty sure there's probably like a better way to do what I'm doing right now, but I just don't really know, and I don't really care. Like, I don't really feel like learning. Oh, Gaming Dad would like to point out they're not a real person, they're just a robot. Beep boop. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. That's okay. If you're a real robot and you're in the channel, say hi. I'm a pew-pew kind of guy. Joe said, or asked, is the Master's Datacron 2800cc? I have 1,000 saved up, I think. Yeah, and let's take a look. Let's take a look what it is normally. It sometimes goes on sale. Oh, Master. I can't spell. It's 3,200. Oh, it's even more expensive because I think sometimes it's on sale. And that's a 2,800 price sometimes, not always. Oh, good luck. You got a long way to go with that. Yeah, they're very, very expensive. And if you look on the GTN, they're going to be very, very expensive there as well. Originally, when I did this map, I had originally labeled the secondary type with A, B, C, D, but then the primary type with 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I found a third type that I needed to catalog, ideally on the same map, so I didn't have to make a whole third map. And I was like, you know what? How about I just call it a day? And if you guys can't tell your shapes apart, I'm really sorry. I'll do the best I can, but I got a life to go live. I got a life. Nightbot might be a bot. He's awfully sus. He super is. I'm still catching up with chat. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you can't use baby heels, you can't use follow it anymore. It doesn't work. Why it doesn't work, I don't know, but it don't. You just click your name. What's a life? Any toasters in the chat? All toasters, say hi, raise your hand. Orion Star says, I'm just regular blind. I can't read small prints, and seeing the symbols is hard. Yeah, so the good news for you for being, as you say, regular blind, I think you've swung by before to say hi. All caps. All caps. The good news is for images, I'm hoping you're already aware of this, but just in case, this is for everyone else. If you press Control and the plus button at the same time, so hold down Control and then tap the plus button, this will make things on your computer bigger, particularly like pages. So it'll look like this. Hang on. Burp, 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 burp. So you can make things as big as you need to. One silly little trick that I like to do is if I have an image and I need to make it really big, I do right click, open image in new tab, and then I can just zoom in only on the image. And so it can get quite large there, quite big, quite spicy. This specific, oh gosh, too big, hang on. That specific image actually opens up bigger, which is also quite nice little one. Yeah, my favorite trick is using the scroll wheel. That one can be a little harder to do though if you're not comfortable using your mouse and stuff like that. So holding down the control button and scroll in, scroll out, scroll in, scroll out. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I got the little guy over here. Did I mark it? No, I forgot to mark it on the map. Derp, 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 2. And put that like right here, I think. Just to the left of that other one. Yes, perfect. Number 3. Are we gonna save our work? We sure are. So we don't do angry map making, absolutely. Use Toxic Haze, the geothermal control stuff. Have a good one, Spartan. Sleep well. Sleep well. Use AoE. What is AoE? I don't know how to AoE. I'm an operative. I'm an operative. Listen. Look, if I just throw Toxic Haze all day, nothing's ever gonna die. Everything's gonna take a million years to die. And Toxic Haze, I love it. But half the time, it's not even available. It's a really rude ability, in my opinion. It's so cool to put toxic gas all over the floor and it doesn't even let you use it half the time. Blech. Blech. So I'm just gonna stab things to death and there's nothing that can be done about it. Have you changed your website Discord? I seem to have lost posting permissions in some channels. Ooh, Rurikar. Rurikar, can you send me? I haven't. However, sometimes things get changed in the background without my permission because of the way the various apps work. Rurikar, can you send me just a quick message in Discord and I'll fix it for you? I just won't remember otherwise. Just message me like on Discord, like at Swtorista. Thrown off my bandwagon. I'm hate mapping right now, that's right. Oh nice, so Unfiltered is currently working on the Republic Smuggler. That's actually the one I'm replaying right now. And the first time, oh, there's one of those thingies over here. I'm so mad. I did this all yesterday and now I have to refine them all again. I'm like, I'm replaying the Republic Smuggler right now and I actually really didn't like it the first time I played it. It's just too goofy for me. It didn't really feel very Star Wars to me. Like I like my sweeping epic space operas. And this time we're playing it though, it's been pretty fun. Sunjammer says, enjoy your rage guide and get angry. The worst part about female smuggler is Corso. I've been, that was one of the reasons I chose a female smuggler this time was to check out the Corso romance. And oh my gosh, he's certainly something. I hate him less than I thought I did, but he's had a bunch of weird moments. Certainly adds up to being extra weird. Oh yeah, I forgot I do wanna kill stuff along the way. So go nuts, combat support droid. I believe in you. I'm just gonna dot everything in the entire community and call it a day. You kill things, I move forward. I map, you murder. But yeah, the Smuggler has so many silly wisecracking remarks. Absolutely. Pakotu says, I love my Smuggler because she has the best snarky remarks. And that's the real reason to play the Smuggler, I think, is just to be a saucy little ball of sarcasm that rolls around in a ship. Yep. Oh, interesting. Orion says, play Imperial Trooper Commando. Love the class. That is a fun combination right there. I imagine you're playing like maybe the bounty hunter, but you're jumping on the commando class. Fun. Unpopular opinion, says Lovers of Twi'leks. I don't like the Imperial agent story. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you have to listen to me saying that it's my favorite for the last like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it is really neat though how much the opinions on the different stories can vary. It's definitely not a universal opinion or experience on them, even though we anecdotally often hear the same preferences, just like overall. Droids are easier to go back and destroy than Sky Troopers. I don't want to talk about Sky Troopers right now. I'm avoiding them. I'm just going around killing everything. Kitty Laser says, you just gotta build. You gotta build your advantage so you can use your toxic haze. Listen, I'm stabbing as fast as I can. But yeah, it's an awesome ability when it's up. I do need to pay a little more attention and work on building more advantage when I'm doing AoE. I've got this class pretty figured out for single player target, and I can play it at a high-end level, which is pretty cool. I've never, in the past, I didn't really know how to high-end DPS. But I haven't can't say I've figured it out for group enemies. That is for sure. It's definitely on the funkier side there. Also, Unfiltered, who is saying, is it worth it? I'm on 5 months of playing, and I'm working on class number 5. Oh, hot damn. So you're already a lot faster than I am. Oh, wait, I should have checked in that room and see if there was one. I think I'm safe. I am curious about what's outside. Oh, we're going to go out there soon. I see. There's nothing particularly out there. Any news about the Flashpoint without story mode? Hey, Jason. Thanks for asking your question and waiting for an answer. Oh, wait. Did I come up this way? No, I didn't. This is where I need to go. Any news about flashpoints without story mode or flashpoints where you can choose who you fight? So I'm guessing who you're talking about, like say Hammer Station, that doesn't have a story mode but does have a little bit of a story attached to it. No news on that. You can still always go into that with a group through the group finder, or with a group that you made up walking in the door, or you can even technically walk into veteran mode solo by walking in the door by yourself. Of course, it is quite difficult. But yeah, they have not said anything about adding solo mode versions for those other flashpoints. There must be a reason for it at this point, why they can't just slap the droid in here. I don't really know exactly what it is. I haven't really heard them talk about it. My little theory is that it's just not really worth it. All the flashpoints that are really cool, they've already been made available in story mode because they're the later ones, and it would just take time for them to add the older ones, and it's just they'd rather spend their time elsewhere. That's my only theory that I have so far. I could be absolutely bang off though. As for flashpoints where you choose who you get to fight, I don't even know what that would look like. Is that like a little fantasy thing that you'd like something you wish kind of existed in the world? Empress Embeth says, I just passed 10 years from when I started playing. Legendary took me 5 to 6 years. Okay, so you're a slow baby as well. You're a slow leveling baby as well. Got it. Perfect. Amazing. And hey there, iBear. Welcome back in. Pockets. If anybody is trying to communicate with me, I am legally blind. I cannot read lowercase text. Private message me if you would like to speak with me. If you still have that, or send me caps lock on. We need to find you an extension. You've had this issue for like close to 5+ years. We need to find you an extension that changes everything on your browser to all caps there. That'd be great. Yeah, Sky Troopers are robot pigs. Yeah, that's a good way to describe them. Yeah. Oh, nice. Cool. You're working on the spy story. Nice. Very neat. All right. Let's see. I'm a little lost. I'm looking for... there's a terminal here, but I'm not eligible for those terminals yet. That's what I'm seeing. I understand. I'm gonna go kill this sad little lonely protocol droid. Oh no! Sorry, buddy. Arkalon says, hey, I'm just coming back to SWTOR after 2 years away, and I was just wondering what's the best way to get credits for cool sets on the GTN. Great question. So we specifically have a credits guide. It's actually fairly up to date right now. Alpha Casta, thank you. Right, can they just run a JavaScript function or something? I would just use the CSS. I wish I could go on their computer and just log in and use the CSS plugin for Chrome and just put everything to uppercase for all pages. A title case. Welcome back to the game. I've just linked for you the credits guide, so you can work on earning some cool stuff. The only one that's not valid right now is the section called Galactic Seasons, and that'll actually be coming up in less than a month. So all of those methods are going to be quite up to date and quite valuable to you. I will also say, Arkalon, if you're just coming back to the game, there's a free item right now. And Dadbot actually just asked about it. Are the drops the Coruscant decoration? Yeah, so there's a free decoration right now. If you look in chat for Nightbot, it's going to say link your SWTOR and Twitch account at SWTOR.com. Then watch any SWTOR streamer for the correct amount of hours to get the free, oh, it should say a free deco, sorry, to get the free decos. So if you watch any SWTOR streamer, doesn't have to be me. Doesn't have to be me. For an hour, you'll get a free little decoration. You just have to link your accounts before you actually claim it. But yeah, big welcome back to the game. If you have any other questions, now is a great time to ask. Right now, I'm just running around doing like silly solo content. I'm basically going around and committing murder on droids, which is really awkward because the droids are like, we're going to take over the human race, droid superiority, and here I am going around like literally trying to kill 100 droids. It's kind of messed up when you think about it. Achillean says it's slow and painful to earn credits now. It is slower to earn credits now. However, your credits go farther now. Before you would earn credits and you wouldn't be able to buy anything with them because the inflation was so bad. You'd get like 100 million credits and then it's like, oh, you can go buy some bubble gum. Congratulations. Am I on the next step? I am. Awesome. Which is good because I can backtrack here. The next step is go find the little nodes, and they're all over this area. Sweet. Okay, so this is the ones that I saw earlier. So this is going to be my third type of bonus quest. Oh, number 4. You know what? There should be a number 5 over here. I'm pretty sure. Did I destroy it and forgot to mark it? If so, I'm going to kick myself. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Oh, that's so dumb. That would have been really frustrating later. Is it over here? Yes, it's the big thing on fire in the background. Perfect. That'll do. And I was going to do the next one in pink. Pretty in pink. And then... Can you please get out of the way, sir? Mr. Combat Droid? I'm trying to take a picture. I'm trying to take a screenshot. It's very important. Screenshot. And I will put this down at the bottom of the list. It's probably a much better way to sort my layers, but I don't care. This is what works for me. Ha 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 ha. And I'm gonna copy this over, and I'm gonna change the color of the gradient to pink. There we go. Oh, how cute. Okay, and then I'm going to label it, and this one is a whole different quest, and it is, oh, let's bring this down. Whole different quest. This one is called Means of Production. Means of Production. Orbital nodes. Replicator nodes. Replicator nodes. And we're going to change this one. And I have some design choices to make about this later, but for now, I just wanted to get them cataloged. And let's see, we'll go to the top of the page. We got the little pink ones. Little pink. And this one is located right... I kind of want to make that circle just a tiny bit smaller. If I'm going to be reusing it a whole bunch. And this goes right in the little corner. Like, I have no idea how many people actually find this useful. The idea is to create the same resource for every flashpoint over time, and then that way, if you're looking for anything, you know it's on there, even if an individual person is not looking for every single guide. That's my goal. That's my goal. Archelon says, thank you for the info. I'll try my best to get them credits. Yeah, good luck. Have fun. What's this for? Oh, hi, Hyper. I'm working on a guide about, I'm starting a new part of the website. This is my test run about how to play the different flashpoints. So how to get into them, any rewards they might give you, how to start the story, any areas you might want to skip through if you're trying to go faster, or if you want to learn about the flashpoint before you do it with other people. And right now I'm cataloging the bonus quest. This is going to not be so much for group content, but for people like me who like to do a little bit of everything. Did you ever do super late game prog? Hyperspeed, are you new to the game? Out of curiosity, right now this is like the easiest story content. This can be like level 45 content. This is the opposite of progression. But yeah, every Wednesdays, if you want to pop by, we do progression rating. We're not doing nightmare mode content right now, but we're doing some incredibly difficult content. So I don't even know what I would compare it to in other games, but it's very fun, and I love doing that end game difficult stuff with my team. They're very nice. I like stronghold customization, right? Exactly. Like, how are you supposed to go do all this other stuff like legendary if you're busy like doing fun stuff like decorating your stronghold? The sky is right here. I really don't mind making these type of maps. They're pretty fun. It wasn't fun earlier when that's the title of my stream. Angry map making was because I forgot to save my file and I just deleted the whole thing. Base bomb. And Filter says, the only thing right now I would ask to change is let us select our own storyline ship. Maybe give it some customization options. Okay, yeah, so that's a really interesting request. When Strongholds came out, so the player housing, when the player housing came out, people were like, oh, can we decorate our ship? Because we practically live there a lot of the time, you know? And the answer that you said was no. Unfortunately, you won't be able to customize your ship. You won't be able to pick a different ship. And this is because so many of the cutscenes are tied to the insides of the ships. And to make having a different ship work for all of those many cutscenes, both in your class story as well as your companion stories, they would have to redo all of those cutscenes, and that's just not a very feasible thing. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to do that. So sadly, we will not have decoratable or changeable ships. But yeah, you're right on track. That's actually something that quite a few different players have asked for on their little wall of crazy wish list, you know? Oh, Hyperspeed says, not really new, but I mean like hard mode, Duxon Master Mode. Okay, so not that deep. Not that deep. We completed hard mode Duxon, which was pretty impressive, but Master Mode Duxon is not in my wheelhouse. To be very honest, I wouldn't want to even try Master Mode Duxon. Right now we're working on hard mode Gods from the Machine. We finished up Twins, though we're working on doing it more steadily, and we're working on Nahoot, but we only play like 2 hours a week, so it's kind of hard without lockouts. Are you a late game player? Can you get me some lockouts to Nahoot? I would love that long time. Even a lockout to Twins would help us a ton. Ryan says, I wish we could get the Skeleton Crew speeder again. I missed out on that. Oh, which one is that one, I wonder? I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. All my characters are droids, says Kitty. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am going around committing murder of all the droids. Come here. I've killed all the droids that I need to kill for my bonus objective, but I can make an exception for you. Absolutely. No way. It's John Wayne, the Mr. Isaac Wings Fleet Pug Farm. Wait, actually, really? John Wayne, do you do Isaac swing farming? Hot damn. Yeah, I'm not that far in. For not at all. I've always considered the idea of purchasing like a run. The idea sounds really, really fun. I actually attended a purchased run once, and it was actually for a friend. The friend wanted to do Ancient Threat, and the sellers of the run obviously have to put together a lot of people to do Ancient Threat. It's a big deal, and they had, I think, 4 different buyers who had all chipped in a large amount of money, or credits rather, and one person dropped out, and I was like, you know what, I don't really want to purchase a run, but because this is really important to you, I'll purchase and come along. It was really awesome. I went on a healer, so I ended up actually being like a useful member of the team. I was like, yeah, that was a cool one to do. But then since then, I've also gone and done it with guild and stuff like that. But in general, I really like to say that I did it. Video games for me are like bragging rights, you know? So I've never ended up ever purchasing a run, but I always think the concept is very, very interesting and neat. Cool that a team could carry a 7th player in such difficult content to start with. I sure am not at a skill level that I'm carrying anybody. I barely picked myself up off the ground. I'm pretty sure like my team sometimes they're dragging me along, like kicking and screaming sometimes when I can't pay attention. I wouldn't say the farm is very successful. That's nice of you, purchasing to join a friend. Yeah, it was at a time, it was actually at like one of the heights of the credit inflation, so I had lots of credits and I was like, sure, why not? Yeah, but it was really fun to see how that worked. But I've never been on one where you are an individual, you pay the group, and then they basically tell you to stand in a corner. No, I did not do Ancient Threat in a group of 8. No, sorry, to be more clear if I said that. Mistake. My bad. No. They had a big group. They actually had more than 24 players. It was like a huge group there. Like they had like multiple groups and stuff like that. It was very neat. But yeah, it was a nice experience. I was kind of surprised. I thought the kind of people who were selling runs would be kind of like, you know, like stuck up or something, or I don't know, maybe talk down to us because we're just lowly suck players. But no, they were super nice too, and they were friendly, and they gave us tips on how to experience it and actually play along instead of just stand in a corner. It was super nice, super good experience. I wish I remembered like who it was or anything like that, but I don't even think I wrote it down because it was last minute kind of, here, just show up on Yavin and bring 300 million credits or something. Does Clean Guild exist over on your server? I don't know what that means. Is that the name of a guild, Hyper? Are you over on like Darth Malgus or something? Or was that a typo and that was meant to be clear? Damn, clankers, that's right, get them. Get them. You could call it trauma mode for the content you're doing. Oh my gosh. Help, I'm in trauma mode. Oh, I didn't find this one last time. That's cool. You know, I found this one I didn't find last time. Let's see, it's in a corner over here, and it's... Ooh, where am I on the map? Right here. And there's another one. Over here. I kind of learned a lesson last time that if I end up clicking all 8 of them, then they stop glowing and I can't find them as easily. 5. Oh, this one becomes 6. This one becomes 7. And then... Is there another one over here? Oh no, that's the one we just went to, lol. I was mistaking the mid packs for our terminals. Oops. You have to die, Clanker. Sorry. JR says, Galdorn is sad. He needs funds. I'm going to make an Ancient Threat sales run for the guild. 1 billion or 2 hypergrades or 20 framework encryptions per slot. I mean, do you think our guild can successfully put together an organized Ancient Threat sales run? To be fair, the version that I did actually took like 2 or 3 false polls before we actually got it. It was super fun, but very messy. Like, that requires a lot of organization and everyone paying attention. Me and Zach have talked about putting together an Ancient Threat run so we could catalog it, but like, it's just so messy. Like, oh my god, there's a lot to do there. A lot to do. Oh, there's this blue thing over here in the corner that I need. Hang on. I thought we were done with that. We are not. Do I have 4 or 5? Did I lose one along the way? Nope, all good. Hey there, Jofu. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Orion says, you can unlock the GTN and mailbox things on your ship. Yeah, that would be nice. That's a nice things to have. You can't decorate your ship necessarily, but you can make some additions to it. You're totally right. That's here in the corner. Okay, here we go. 4. And now we're at 6 out of 8. Oh, shoot. No, I totally lost one along the way. Oh, I forgot to mark one. Oh, no, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was there one out here that I destroyed? Aw, man. Okay, we're gonna make Zach look for it. we're gonna bully Zach to do it. Let's see, did I catalog this one yet? Aw, man. I don't want to go back and look for it. I'm getting tired of working on this. I'm rage mapping and it's showing. Oh, angry, angry, angry map. Okay, 7. I think there's more in the next room too. Holy cow. And 8 in this corner. Burk. So that would be all that I needed, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. That's the bonus boss. I think I should make like a little note of that down here. Bonus boss. Dun 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 dun. Bonus boss. Yeah. Oh, wrong buttons all over. Good effort, good effort. Clap, 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 clap. Bonus boss. All big. There we go. And you know what I should do? Save my work. And I think this is the end of the flashpoint. So if there's some more in here, I think there's like a couple more of these little computers and stuff, just in case. There's one here, one there. Go to the pink. Go to the pink. I think I counted a total of like 11 last time I did this, but I don't find them all this time. Well. And I put a star beside them because it's trying to say like you only need 8 of them. You only need 8, but here's some more if you forgot some along the way because you weren't paying attention and you missed it. It's fine, there's more up ahead. But I need to go back and figure out where that missing one is. Womp womp womp. And there's one over here. Oh, we need to catalog this guy too. 6 out of 8. And I need 7 out of 8. Dun 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 dun. So this is the joys of content creation. So I'll literally just be sitting here for hours in Photoshop, just like writing stuff down. Ooh, that's a little messy. Let's see if I can clean that up a bit. It's gonna be 6, 7. I'll like listen to music while I'm working, or I'll like more likely usually what I do is I throw up some TV in the background and just kind of let my mind wander a bit while I'm working, let my mind like chill, I guess you could say. Just go through the motions of doing this kind of tedious stuff of marking things down, because I love how it looks once it's in the guide and stuff like that, but like the act of making it, not always very glamorous or exciting, you know. So much more exciting to talk to you guys. Hi. Maniac says, I remember when this was current content. We were pro at skipping the trash. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Maniac, we're actually cataloging how to skip the trash too. Do you remember the skip where you have to go jump on the tents? That was a fun one. I remember that one back in the day. Yeah, back when it would have been quote unquote current content. It was never end game content, really. I guess I kind of could have considered it. It's a level 45 quest, basically, which was at the time pretty high level. So you've got those little guys. Yeah, I lost one along the way. Big bummer. Let's see if it sends me any direction to find them. I know I'm missing one more of these. I got this one because I know I found 11 total last time. This is just to go to the bonus boss, which I will get to soon. Regarding ship customization, I only recall Arn's Corvette was blue in game and the Jedi Knight one is red. Wish we could repaint our ship. Oh, that'd be interesting. I wonder if that's something they could actually change, because they can't change the layout of the ship basically, and they can't change the items within the ship because, like we said, the cutscenes take place there. They don't want you like walking through a table or walking through a wall or whatever, you know. Let's see, I think I'll just click this one and go back. Oh, I'm missing one. In addition to having forgotten to mark one, I'm also missing one. Okay, we gotta go back. We done messed up. Story flashpoints I meant for solo play, right? Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hey, look, a giant robot. Ah! Don't look at me. I am running through just in story mode, just kind of by myself. I wonder where the one I missed was. Like I said, I did this yesterday and I completely forgot to mark down a majority. Oh, there's the one I'm missing. Nice. So I can just add it for now. We're looking for pink. Pink. And we can add, I'm just gonna call it XXXXXXXX so I remember to go fix the numbers later. Right here. Beautiful, amazing. Look at that gradient. Glorious. Right here. Nice. So I'm looking for a giant blue glowing thing that would more than likely be on a wall. And I'm also separately looking for a not glowing blue thing that's on the wall that's on fire. So you guys keep your eyes open for me too, okay? But yeah, it'd be really cool if you could repaint the color of your ship. That would be quite neat, I think. Stealth is basically cheating for flashpoints. You're not gonna get any argument from me. It really is. My main character is a Vanguard Trooper and I didn't play a stealth class till like many years later. Oh, is it here? Is this the one I missed? Okay, it's at least one of the ones that I missed. It's at least one of the ones that I missed. We'll at least get it marked on the map, and I'll also put XXXXX as in your a triple X mess up. XXXXXX. Okay, so that's one that I found but forgot to mark. And there's gonna be one more that I didn't even find somewhere, or I like found it and then I forgot to actually like do anything with it, which happens. Which is kind of the reason I wanted to mark it on the map, and then that way if someone was trying to do this and really just wanted to do all of the bonus content, for example this specific one I do actually recommend doing. You have to kill 50 droids, then kill another 50 droids, so it's a bit of a hassle, and then go click these little replicator nodes. Oh sorry, it's the other bonus quest. Click the little replicator nodes because that unlocks the bonus boss, and the bonus boss is super cool. I wish there was more of a reward though for the other bonus quests. Like for example, there's like go click all these nodes and stuff like that, and there's not really honestly any reward for it. You get some XP, you get some credits, but nothing of any real interest to a long time player. I think there was one in the final room you didn't touch. Oh, I'm gonna cry if it was all the way back there. Okay, I'll backtrack. Ooh la la. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna trust you. If you're wrong, I'm going to not be angry at all because you're trying to help. I'm going to be so angry. I'm going to rage nap. Rage nap. Pew! Look at me fly. I will be very sorry. It's okay. This is my own fault for not paying enough attention. It's the same with most of the old Flashpoint. Tons of bonus missions, most have no useful reward, like 5,000 credits. One thing that always kind of frustrated me was that I always wanted to do the bonus boss when I was first playing the game, because the bonus bosses are often cool and kind of interesting and fun, but you couldn't tell which of the bonuses you actually had to do versus which were just kind of useless XP or credits quests. And these days you level up so incredibly fast. XP, oh I'm sorry, XP is really not a problem. Really not a problem. Okay. Oh no! It saw me! Oh no, I'm about to go get some more XP. Here, let's get some advantage. Bobo. Bobo. Yeah, especially with all the experience buffs as an experienced player, and even just playing as a new player, you level up fast. Like you're gonna be level 50 or 60 or 80, depending on your cap, way before your time is done in the story. But yeah, I wish it was a little more clear which ones were which. For example, in my mind, the one where you go around and click the different domes and the things on the wall that I'm looking for right now, in my mind, those are the ones that should lead to the bonus boss, but that is incorrect. They're just XP. So Maniac says, most have no useful rewards. They're like 5,000 credits. There's False Emperor, Terrell 5, Maelstrom Prison, Lost Island. You have to be a pro to know which ones to do and not do. Okay, so here's the final room. You guys are gonna help me. No, wait, this is not the final room. I feel like I accidentally skipped a section. Let's see, here's the replicator droid. It's not in here. I'm not gonna fight this guy right now, because I got a job to do. I'm looking for a big, glowing, blue kind of rectangle on the wall. This would be the actual final room in here. Maybe I can find one in here that I missed. If not, I think I can backtrack a bit. I feel like I accidentally skipped a little section. I got one right here on fire. Going around the corner here. I won't go too far. I won't touch the door because that'd put me into the next fight. Oh, this is just a scary little hallway. Got it. That room straight north. I know there's a bit of a delay and that makes it hard. Oh, this is the room you thought it was in? Okay, so no dice, but I do see a section I maybe forgot to look in, so I'm gonna go back there. I think I accidentally shortcutted my way around when I was backtracking. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. That's the bonus boss over there. We found this one right here and set it on fire. Ooh, set it on fire. Oh, I can't get up here. This is where the processor core fight is. I understand. So I must have missed it way back there. I must have missed it way back there. Oh man, I wonder if it'd be faster to like finish the flashpoint and go back in. I think it might be at this point instead of just wandering around in circles and going absolutely insane. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the fight. I'm gonna save my work. I thought you just needed kills to activate the bonus boss. You're correct. I'm just working on cataloging the... No. There's you need kills, and then you need to click some little blue guys. And I found those little blue guys, no problem. But there's a different second bonus quest that's to go find some big blue things. It's very specific. And yeah, it's that kind of stuff I could never, ever, ever remember. So glad to be cataloging it. Did you find the one under the stairs? Which stairs? Oh, I give up. No, I'm gonna go kill Mentor. This is such a fun fight. All the other fights in this entire flashpoint, I was like, should I write about how to do the mechanics? And the answer is no. There's only one. Pay attention to the shields. All the rest of them, just murder it. But this one's so fun. This one actually has a ton of different mechanics that you have to pay attention to, and it almost killed me. Here, take that. Bada. So you try and attack him, and he's got a shield, and it'll actually boink you back, saying, no, you can't do that. You've got this claw, and this claw, like, being really rude. Can you bugger off? You got this claw. Go away! What's pushing me? It's very annoying. You got this two turbo laser cannons that you gotta go attack, because you can't actually attack Mentor. Like, this is super fun. Like, it's actually like a very engaging fight, even on the story mode version. And you got these turbo lasers, and a message in red will show up. And if you don't pay attention, you're literally never going to complete the fight. I was curious what happens if you don't click this, but what you're supposed to do is when you see the red text on the screen, it'll tell you processor core has overheated. And if you take too long to go click it, it looks like it repairs itself. And so it would literally be like an infinite fight if you never pay attention to the text on the screen. I need to add that to the guide that if you take too long. Processor core 1 is overheated, so you're looking around for the red text, looking for one that's blue, and then you gotta click it. But like I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure the fight will physically never end if you do it. Yeah. The claw! So the first time I was doing this yesterday, or rather when I was the first time cataloging it, I was sitting and stopping and writing things down, taking screenshots, and it actually killed me. Or it got very close to killing me, I forget. I was like in a dire state. Oh, processor core 2 has been repaired. Where's processor core 2? Hopefully it'll get broken again soon. I don't know if it's on like a timer or what. There's something Mentor's doing? Processor core 2 is overheated. They must be on a timer, right? Boom! So now we're actually making some progress, putting green garbage all over the floor. Waiting for that red text to show up. Hey there, good morning. Hi. Hey, Jell. Light years away says between 1 and 3. Are you talking about on my map? Do you know where my missing one is? Hang on. I'm in the middle of a boss fight. Maybe this is a bad choice. I know you're pointing out one near some stairs. I think I know which one you're talking about, and I think I got it? Question mark? Question mark? Oh, overheated. Gotta pay attention. I wonder if I can... There we go, perfect. As I was say, I wonder if I can get a screenshot of what that processor core overheating looks like. Run! Oh no, the claw! Boom. Okay, so now... Okay, Mr. Claw, go away. All the processor cores are deleted, and now you can go attack Mentor, but I don't know how like, clear that is. I don't know how obvious that is. Whoa. Why am I dying? Is it because these guys are still busy with the turrets? Maybe I'll help them first. Maybe the combat support droid will then actually come and help me instead of leaving me to die. Oh, interesting. Lovers of Twi'lek says, that's why I usually let my companions fight and stay near the cores to destroy them. Yeah, it's a pretty good tip. So I think something I need to make in addition to this is I have... Oh, look at that. I got an achievement. Defeat Mentor 10 times. Nice. That's cool. So... That can't be right that I've only ever played this 10 times in my life. I don't think so. That's so little. So tiny. Okay, so light years is saying between 1 and 3. I don't know if they're referring to my map over here or something else. So 1 and 3... Like somewhere in here, maybe? I think what I'll do is I'll exit the flashpoint. And then I will jump back in and go through. It might be easier that way. But this time I'll go all in stealth, and I don't have to really stop to do the other part of the bonus. So I don't have to worry about it. Should make things a little faster and easier. I'm not cataloging other stuff along the way too. Still kicking myself from last night. I can't believe I forgot to save my file. So I'm grabbing a quick screenshot of the text that's saying the danger, the processor core has overheated. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Mentor, and I took some screenshots already of what that looks like, what it looks like when it's blue. And here's the red text to show what to look for, how this fight works. So basically for this one, if someone's anxious about going into this one, the two things I would tell them about it is, one, like all flashpoints, follow your group. Don't wander off and attack random enemies, because there's lots of things you can skip and your group may want to. If you're doing group finder, that's honestly the fair way to do it. And second, more importantly, if you're doing the shielded bosses, don't attack the ones that are shielded. And third, how to do mentor. Learn how to do mentor and it'll make everything so much less chaotic. Though it can be really fun to just run around and wail on things. However, your team's not going to be very happy if you just sit there attacking mentor in the center and getting knocked back by his shield over and over and over. It kind of depends. Like, some people are better at picking things up on the fly than others, and especially if you're new to video gaming, if you're new to gaming online, if you're new to MMOs, if you're new to doing stuff with other people, all of these can add up to making it a lot harder to figure things out on the fly. And so it can be really nice for some people to kind of read up about it beforehand. But yeah, I wanted to Light Years Away said, no, it was a bad joke. You were asking where processor core 2 was, and I said it was between 1 and 3. That was terrible. I wish I'd realized that at the time, because that was pretty funny. JR says, mental note. Attack the shielded guy only. Maniac says, I think I've done it at least 100 times. That's how I felt. I felt like I've done this one a bajillion times. Maybe part of it was because a lot of the times I would have run it would have been before they had the legacy system, right? Because it took them about a year to put out the legacy system, yeah? So I'm just looking for the ones on the walls.
Show heavy security at the facility entrance. Take down the targeting sensors and our fighters will clear the way for you.
And I'm looking to find one that I don't have currently on my map. Look at this. Look at how much skip we can do with the stealth character. Look at all this stuff we don't gotta fight. And instead we can go do angry map making with. Hey, Cute Star. Nice to see you again. Nate says, morning, partners. Hi, nice to have you here. So what was I doing last night? I started rewatching The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Hill House. So I was working on this last night. I stayed up too late and then I was like, I deserve TV as a little treat. And then I stayed up till midnight watching that TV show because I really liked that one. Okay, so there's gotta be some in here, right? This is a huge area. I don't think there's any over here. Look at this cool dam though. Oh my gosh, you can go for a little swim? Really? Does it let you? Oh, this is cool. Is there any good lighting here? Not particularly. But if you want to have a pool party, listen. Directive 7's where it's at. Where's my grapple hooks? Let me up. Wait, can I just go through the water? Where will it have me wind up? I don't think it'll wind me up anywhere useful. Wouldn't that be funny if that was like a weird skip I could do? Oh wait, do I have this one marked? I think so. I'll just go back up and check just in case. I don't! Isn't that funny? Okay, cool. I think I didn't find it last time. I think it's just a kind of an extra. See, this is right here, it looks like. And so we will grab star. Yes, star. And we'll put it number XXXXX because that's how we label things. You know what? This one's gonna be Y. And the answer is because, oops. Y. Expert graphics making right here. Boom. That was a fun little adventure though, down the water. This is the kind of things you would not want to be doing while you're in a group. Please don't go on random water excursions while you're doing flashpoints with other people unless they are your friends. And even if they are your friends, you may drive them crazy anyway. I was playing World of Warcraft yesterday with my friends. We play like 1 hour a couple times a week, and some new content had come out and I was like, come look at this book, come look at this potion, come look at this little couch. And they're like, yeah, what about it? And I'm like, it's cool. That's all. It looks neat. That's how I am in SWTOR too. I wish we could have the option to buy a Thranta Corvette like Stronghold, customize it, and travel around planets. Wouldn't that be cool? I always wondered if they would ever introduce an actual ship-like Stronghold? And I think the answer is it wouldn't make a ton of sense. They'd have to introduce a ton of ship-like decorations that wouldn't really work anywhere else. Like a lot of the decorations that we have now just wouldn't work or wouldn't fit in a ship. Like you'd be able to put down maybe some tables and chairs, maybe a bed, but that's really honestly about it. Not a lot more, not a lot less. Right, very minimal room in a ship usually. You can, of course, however, get a guild flagship. We like to talk about sometimes about getting a personal guild flagship where you go basically make a one-person guild. You have to do some workarounds to get it, but a one-person guild, and you can decorate that. That would be kind of... oh, is that what a Thranta Corvette would be? That would be the Republic... The Republic side of the flagships, right? But yeah, it's, I mean, you do have to do quite a bit of workarounds. And the downside is all your other characters can't visit that guild flagship unless they're in that guild. So you can't put them in like a quote-unquote real guild, which is sad. Oh look, this is the other side of the dam, isn't it? Could I have gotten back up here? I don't think so. Is there anything around this corner? No? No fun stuff for me? No, no fun stuff for me. I leave. Goodbye. There's a fun little skip over here too. This is one of the ones that Zach wrote down. Like, oh look, it's a hydroelectric dam. Not just any type of dam. No way! I remember asking for houses over 10 years ago. Yeah, they're adding houses to World of Warcraft. We don't really have a date yet, but they've been showing off bits and pieces. My friend was explaining that World of Warcraft knew that when they added houses, it would be a really big deal, so they wanted to make sure they got it really right first. And what, as far as I can tell, they've been looking at every other housing system in all of the other games and kind of taking the best from each one. So pretty neat there. Pretty neat to see their progress on it. The Thranta Corvette Nana is a hammerhead, like from KOTOR. Big guild ship. One is a Valor class. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Understood. I was kind of off. Okay, is there not more here? What's over here? Is there anything? Any secrets? Any presents? Any potato? Any gift for me? Nope, nothing. Go home. Do not collect $200. I want to go on the other side of the dam and see what's there, but I don't think the game will let me there. They copied the houses from SWTOR. Shame on them. Actually, I think they more copied the houses from other games. SWTOR system is a little... I love decorating my house, but it's a little janky. They had a lot of technical limitations when they were working on it, basically. Oh, can I go this way? What is this way? Is this... Oh, this is the correct direction? No, it's not. What's over here? Is there anything over here? Do I just get set on fire if I go? Oh, nothing happens. Oh, there's a broken bridge. I see. You also do not get set on fire, so good spot for screenshots. Oh, yeah. It's just the other side of the bridge. Well, fine. No secrets for me. Oh, Eric Jorgen died somewhere along the way. I should probably should bring him back, but will I? It's a whole different question. Anything down here? No. Nope. Let's sneak. Just summon someone else. Oh, Eric Jorgen made himself back alive. Perfect. Not sure how that happened, but we're good to go.
Continue with your assignments as normal.
I do really appreciate that I'm in stealth, and Eric Jorgen's in stealth, and I do believe if I bring my combat droid out, he is also in stealth. But my pet is not. My pet's just running around like a little lizard, just running all over this droid facility here. Don't worry, no one will notice anything at all. So I think this next, the ones that I'm actually looking for, I think they don't kick in till this next area here. Wondering how SWTORista will find the missing objective is not glowing blue. Listen, if an objective is not glowing blue, I can't find it. That's just how it works. But yeah, they're gonna not be till after the first boss. You're entirely correct there. You got it. You got it.
Do not waste time resisting.
JR says, I'm sure, and I and others have gone on water excursions in here during group finder groups, usually someone missing the jump, falling off the pipe or ledge, or getting stuck when the pipe falls on you. Oh my gosh. So there has been water incursions, just not necessarily voluntary ones is what you're telling me, I think. So I took some little screenshots of these guys already to show that here's what a shield looks like, here's what a shield looks like. Don't attack those ones. Okay, you guys, time to unshield. Please. Oh, there you go. Mmm, good stabbing. Tastes delicious. Silly organic. Good, good. Capo, you fully understood the assignment. Well done. Hey, it says Rip Rap. I use your site all the time. Thanks for all the work you do. Thank you, Rip Rap. Thank you very much. It's so nice of you to come by and say so. It's actually what I'm working on right now. I'm working on some Flashpoint guides. And right now I'm trying to catalog the bonus quests. All right. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to murder droids. You're a droid. I know you're supposedly one of the good ones, but sorry. Okay. Here is one. Number one. If this is the one that I missed, I'm just gonna throw a temper tantrum. Oh my god, it is. It is the one that I missed. Well, that made things extremely easy. As I said earlier, this is angry mapping, and this is a primo example of anger right now. I just want to scream at somebody right now, and the only person I should be screaming at is me. There we go. At least I found them all now. So now I'm gonna save my file, and that's gonna be cleaned up, finish up those numbers and actually number them properly, make sure everything's very clear what it is that you're looking for. Oh, that's so funny. Don't bother making a guide for Malgus Flashpoint. That Flashpoint is just terrible. I'd rather forget it exists. That's actually one of the I've tried to make these Flashpoint guides over the years. I keep going back to them. And that one was one of the ones I really wanted to make a guide for. Not even just master mode or anything like that. Even just the story mode version. But I kept running into so many problems with it, and I would get so frustrated, and then I would write down some notes and then give up forever and like waste my time. Yazaga says, I noticed that when I just returned to the game that some companions took off for story reasons. I was wondering what that was from. Yeah, Yazaga, to be very trying to be kind of spoiler friendly, in the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion, your companions will leave your companion's window. Eventually, some will come back through the story. Some will come back through something called Alliance Alerts, which will show up here when you're in the correct part of the story. And some come back through other various ways in the game. And one or two don't come back at all. Pretty sure the one that doesn't come back is passed away. So I think that's a fair reason not to return to to your companion roster. I'm trying to go to Narshada. Here we go. I love this. Kieran's having their own little angry rant right now about the which one is that? That one is called Elam. That one is called Ruins of Elam? No, that doesn't sound right. It's called the Ruins of Null. Ruins of Null. I was close. Have a good one, Pecco, too. Thanks for swinging by. Ruins of Null. And that one had a lot of bugs when it first came out. You've heard me, maybe you guys have heard me talk about when the last expansion came out, there's a lot of bugs, and I was very unhappy with it, and it kind of killed my motivation to work on guides at the time. And that was actually one of the many bugs that was happening right now. So Kieran, not right now, but back then, Kieran says, that Flashpoint is terrible. I'd rather just forget it exists. It has too many bugs. When it first came out, you'd fight Malgus and fall through the floor and then be locked out of the boss fight. That's right. That was such a mess. That was really messy. It was not impressive at all. And they couldn't figure out even what was wrong for the longest time. The ability to set the number of favorite companions in the Alliance alerts would go a long way. What? You don't like scrolling through your list of all like 50,000 companions? This is my list, and I don't even have the Cartel Market ones. Like, I specifically didn't get them on this character because I didn't want my list to get any longer. Alright, so what was I gonna do? I was going to take a look at my gambling currency. I have 68 Emperor's Casino chips. And I think I figured out, if you're not hurting for chips or money, the best thing to do is just sit in front of the Emperor's machine and spin it. So I think I came to the conclusion that I am missing still a few of the rewards. What I'd really like is the newest ones. Like the Varak tile. But I think to get that, I would have to go play the max bet ones would be the best way to go get that. They seem to have a slightly higher percentage. Oh, and I win. High roller shades. Those are cool, but I really don't need any more pairs of these. Like, literally every one of my characters could have one of these at this point. I only needed one. What do we get? High roller armor set. That's cool. I can sell that or give that away, which is nice. I like that. You can put it on the GTN for 1 credit, you know? More companions means we can make more outfits, says Winter. Winter, I hate making outfits for my companions because when they're with you, they just kind of stare at you kind of hunched down. Like, look, they don't have very good resting poses. It kind of drives me nuts. Like, look at this man. This man is clearly not enjoying his outfit. And then you put them in your stronghold and it's so funky whether or not they're going to be wearing the right clothes or not the next time you load in. Companion list should be editable, sortable. Listen, we're lucky that we have this at all. To be very honest, this is already a remade version of the companions list. I don't even remember what it used to look like before. I honestly don't. How would you used to cycle through companions before? Because I remember the crafting window. Miyoko, I'm sorry. Listen, you need this one? I'll go to a different one. Maybe you don't know how to find a different one? I'll go in the corner. You can use that one. You got some cool hair. I was about to be like, get out of here! I was already here! You used the crafting window? Oh, did you actually use the crafting window back in the day? Maybe that's why I was remembering it. Okay. Weird. That's Eric Jorgen, says Winter. I don't think he enjoys anything. Okay, you're probably right on that one, but giving companions new outfits and customizations was one of my favorite parts. Oh, so you're in good company with Winter. Winter also likes fashion Space Barbie. I like dressing up my characters. The companions are, I'm sorry, I don't care about you guys. I think also another streamer named, and shout out to Winter, if I can figure out how to do that. So, Winter's also a streamer, and there's another streamer named Kitty Kisses as well. Kitty Kisses. If you're looking to follow some friendly people, he also really likes... Oh, I just did exclamation point Kitty Kisses. There's no secret Kitty Kisses command, sorry. But he also really likes dressing up his companions if you're looking for some other fashionable people. Patrick Bodnar says, how's the operative's DPS nowadays? Either concealment or lethality? Yeah, so JR just linked you a link to the kind of charts, the quote-unquote charts. I'm actually playing concealment right now, and honestly, it's been great for me. Oh, I got a little Ginks. I already have this guy. But he's a really cute one. I like him. Look at him. He can just hang out there in the corner and stare at you guys. There was a particular class best for each crew skill. Now they're all exactly the same. To be honest, I'm kind of happy about that. I like that you can now choose your companion based on what makes sense for your character or like your role play and stuff like that versus having to pick like which one's the best healer or which one's the best tank. And then in addition, and I think that goes for the crafting too, the crafting system didn't need to be so particular. The crafting system honestly doesn't make a lot of sense as it is. Why are you sending out your companions to go get like crafting silk and stuff when you should be saving the galaxy? High roller light staff. Okay, it's not a reward I want, but could be nice because I can give that away. Oh, we got another claw droid. Oh, he's so cute, but I already have him. Oh, but I love him. I love him. So by the way, I'm just playing the Nightlife. Gosh. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I got another high roller lightsaber. These are actually pretty nice weapons. Just I don't have much interest in them because you can buy and sell them on the GTN as it is. They're gonna be real cheap on the GTN at this point. Oh, look at that. Kieran's remembering back in the day how you might not get your healer companion for a long time. Playing Jedi Knight before Balmora with no dock. Oof, man, that was painful. Yeah, absolutely. Question from Panda. There is that Find Mine Engineers mission on Alderaan, Imperial side, with an addition like Find the Daughter of the Mission Giver. Probably needs exploration missions active. What's the question, Panda? Are you having trouble finding that one? I don't have a lot of information about that specifically, to be honest. So what have I gotten so far? I got another High Roller armor set. I got another Vectron Magnus. So if I did not already have all these items, I'd be like, woohoo! I'm winning so much! Leveling as the Sith Inquisitor with just Campbell as a tank for almost all of Act 1 was horrible. Right, I mean... really doesn't make sense that Campbell can heal, period. But... that is a lot of jackpots. I'm feeling a little lucky right now. I'm not quite sure why I'm winning so many times. I am playing the Emperor slot machine and I'm playing it quickly. That's kind of part of it there. Just the strategy. What'd I get? Lucky Pratar. Oh, another cute little babe. Oh, a mount. Oh, jeez. A fiery Garfield chick. Ah, so many. So I'm just using all of these tokens I actually didn't buy, which is pretty cool. All of these tokens that I'm putting into the machine are the ones that I've gotten basically since the event started. After the first couple of days, I got about 68 since then. I have been doing operations or flashpoints or heroics or whatever else, just stuff I've been playing, and I had like 68. Oh, that's not in the solo missions guide anywhere. Panda, do you know how to report that? If not, I can copy paste your message in somewhere. iBear says, sorry if I missed it. Is there a guide on which companions are the best healer or DPS, including the Cartel Market ones? Yes. So the good news, it's not the Cartel Market ones. Let me see if I can find that. SWTOR, best companions. There's a updated Reddit one. Reddit. Best companions. Healer. Let's see if I can find it. Some companion damage heals per second. I'm gonna link this to you, iBear, and you can go take a peek at that. It's a tank healer DPS kind of situation. I wish a Treek and HK didn't lose their uniqueness. Yeah, that is definitely a downside. A downside there. Treek had some really fun abilities, like she would literally come in on a hang glider. But when they changed all the companions to work with the new system, that had to go away, sadly. Womp womp. That is definitely a downside for sure. You're very welcome, Winter. Thanks for hanging out here and sharing your silly self. Where does one play this game? Nar Shaddaa. I'm gonna link for you something, Yaza. So this is the Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event. I know it's not very exciting. I'm just putting chips in a machine right now. It's just how I like to play it. I find it a very soothing event, actually. And there's a whole bunch of information on that page, as well as I think I have an up-to-date video guide. I can't remember if I remembered to link it on the page. If not, check the YouTube channel. And it goes over all the rewards and where you get the tokens from. The biggest thing I would want to tell you is don't buy tokens. You're gonna get a whole bunch of tokens as you play, and let me put this where you can see it. You may even have a whole bunch of tokens in your inventory in your currency tab already, just from playing whatever you've been playing in the last month or so, within the last month or so. I wish when they made events like the Rackle event, because that was super unique. Yeah, Kieran, I think they've talked about it before. People ask, like, do you think we'll ever get the original Rackle event back? And they said probably not, because it was never designed to be repeatable. But all of the current ones, there's a lot of events right now. And some of them kind of do function vaguely in the same way. But that one was cool and interesting because it just landed. Everyone was still very new to the game. The game hadn't been out for very long. And it was a infestation. Everyone was getting sick. Everyone was getting their Rackle plague. Yeah. Oh, it did add 2 new flashpoints. Was that at the same time? I don't remember that being at the same time, so that's pretty neat and fun. I think they've been trying to focus on tying in flashpoints more to story, which I think is totally acceptable because I think that's the thing people like the most, you know? Makes sense for them to focus it there. Oh, that's so funny. So I won about 1 million jackpots when we first started playing, and now it's like, nah, you're done. You already won way too much, it said to me. Oh. Sorry. Well, I got a Vectron Magnus, so another mount. So I've still got 36 tokens back because most of the time you'll put your token into the machine and it will just spit it right back out at you. So I'm gonna go, I think I have about 35 tokens left. So how would I go spend, how do I get the max bet ones? Do I, I yawn, sorry. No, sorry, tired. Win. Is it 30 normal tokens equals 1 VIP token? Max bet, whatever they're called. I wrote this all down. Oh, the elevator left me behind. That's so mean. Let me up. I know they all go at the same time, but let me up. No! I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna sit here. Oh, it's 20? Okay, cool. So I can afford a couple at least. Oh, just one. Unless I buy a couple, which I don't really want to. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exchange 20 normal max bet tokens for one real fancy one here. And then I'm going to go get myself just the normal buffs first. I'm just gonna go spin the Smuggler's luck machine a couple times, get the good karma buff, and then, sorry, get the Smuggler's luck one? I think if I play all 4 of these, it'll do the trick. Just click random buttons until something happens, I think. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to maximize my chances of getting the more... You know what, Eric Jorgen, you gotta go, buddy. Feeling lucky. Okay, okay.
Have committed a massive fleet to their raid on the planet's surface. More on this story as it develops.
So just trying to get the oh, I need the good karma one, so that's from the purple machines. Spin faster! I think there's some other machines on the other side. Luckily I have like 10 minutes before the buff wears off, which is quite nice. I remember that being a bit of an issue last time. Come on. I need good karma. I need a hot money here. Oh, good karma. Okay, cool. So now that I got the 2 buffs, I'm gonna go spin the very expensive max bet machine. And I'm gonna cry a little bit. It's technically worth, if I were buying the tokens to do this, it would be 7.5 million, 3 times 20. So this one spin is 150 million credits. So that's why I wanted to maximize my buffs there. What's gonna happen? Oh, I won. Yes! What did I get? Oh, I got the new stupid helmet! Oh my gosh, this is a great way to end the day. Look at how dumb this helmet is. I need to put it on right now. I'm so sorry. We're gonna ruin the Academy outfit and slap this baby on right now. Commit. Unify colors, display helmet. Okay, guys. I'm ending the game right now. There's nothing gonna be better than this happening today. Oh my god, that helmet is revolting. Oh my god, it's so stupid looking with the little shower cap. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me as I very angrily mapped out that flashpoint. We're gonna go see who else is online right now. Oh, look at that. Kitty Kisses is online. So we're gonna go say hi to Kitty Kisses. Kitty Kisses also likes doing fashion. We'll have to ask him what he thinks about that really ugly helmet that I just won. I hope you guys have a great day. See you later. Bye.